Recently on my YouTube channel, I started a poll. I started a poll that basically said, hey, listen, is there anything else you guys would like to see on the channel besides Rush Duel? I still, of course, love Rush Duel. I should start with that. But I was figuring maybe it'd be easier to do a little more variety on the channel. It's not like we're going crazy variety style, you know? We're not going to, like, full pivot into anything else. We're not going to start doing, like, Let's Plays. I tried that already. No one watched. So that's why we're just sticking with our good old card games. But in the poll, I asked what other card games people would like to see me play. I put Master Duel, I put TCG, I put Elestrals, and I put Pokemon, TCG Pocket. So I put that poll up. The 3 different games all tied. That being Master Duel, Elestrals, and Pokemon. So we're starting off here today. We're going to be playing some Master Duel. Going to have to put that up, see how that does. And if it does terribly, then we're never going to play Master Duel again. This is the deck we're going to be playing today. You might be saying, what the f is this abomination? But, this is what I would like call, the floor pill, I guess, where we're just playing a deck that just has such a high floor that we try and win that way. So, the main title of the deck is Bestial Control, and you can see that we're playing it, like, almost every single Bestial possible. We're not maxed out on like Saronir and Baldric just because they don't do anything for us besides being other names. So the main idea of the deck is we have 1, 2, 3, 4 normal summons in the deck, and we're just trying to go Black Metal Dragon, Link Up for Striker, Black Metal add, where did he go? Red Eyes Darkness Metal, Red Darkness Metal, bring back Black Metal, Link Up for a Seals on turn 1, or depending on what our hand is, and if we can gauge there's any interaction with the opponent, we might go Moon. From there, we go from the Black Metal, we add Red Eyes Black Full Metal. Then we Full Metal effect, put him back, set max Metalmorph. And the idea basically, if we have a Seals on field or a Bestial in hand, once we spend either of those, we can then max Metalmorph out the Black Full Metal Dragon, which will then be an Omni Negate for the opponent's turn. So it's just a very low impact deck that's not trying to go super sicko mode. We're just playing some nice engines here and there. They're just trying to like control the game. It's kind of similar an idea to, if anyone's seen it recently, the all hand traps deck that a lot of people have been playing around with that has like 3 Cyber's Gadget in it. That's kind of a similar idea, but we are just playing a lot of dragons. I have actually been playing this off stream since I wanted to get back into the groove of Master Duel before streaming it. We can take a look at my record. It's not crazy, but the deck has... Well, yesterday I was on a bit of a you win, you lose streak, but before that, the deck was doing pretty good. Alright, so this hand is insane. Unfortunately, we drew Fua going first. We're going ahead and lead Beansmith Engraver, just trying to get any hand traps out of the opponent now. Usually they want to hand trap the Engraver. Also, by the way, if you're not very familiar with playing against Fiendsmith, Ashley Engraver is pretty bad. You usually want to save that for the Tract, just because there is a chance of the person just having both Engraver and Tract, so you end up wasting your Ash. But we go ahead and gonna call by that Ash. You can see there was no other response one of the opponent, so most likely in hand is like Veiler or Imperm. So we're just going to do the Fiendsmith part of our deck, just trying to hopefully get these hand traps out of them, and then we'll start doing our dragon stuff. We're going to go ahead and use Lurie, summon Lurie. You also notice, like I said before, we're not really we're not doing any of this with our normal summon. So we do have the Metal Illusionist in our hand that we are just going to normal once we are done with this combo. So we summon out Engraver. Because this isn't TCG, there's no reason to do Requiem Equip. So we're just going to go ahead and Engraver, shuffle back the Lurie, summon out the Engraver, then we're going to make the Fiendsmith Sequence. Go ahead and link these up for Sequence. Then we'll also be wanting to end on not what's his name? Not Desiree. We're gonna end on what am I blanking? Caesar. We're going to be ending on Caesar. So we're just going to use the Lacrima. Lacrima, summon out the other engraver in our graveyard. Go here. Yep. We did use his effect as our track, so there's no reason to add him to hand. Going to head overlay for Caesar. We can tell they were not holding Nib since we are now Nib proof. Now we can just go from here. Then we can normal summon the Metal Illusionist. Effect. Max Metalmorph. We don't have any dragons though, so it is kind of awkward with the Illusionist that we can't really do anything. Well, not with the Illusionist. We can't do anything with the sequence. That's a problem. And he only has the thing on field. What we could do is we could link off for Striker, then banish a Striker, summon the Darkness Metal, but then we're still missing anything else to do with sequence. Just kind of rough for us. So we're just going to end it there, since we can't really do anything else with that. Now, since we're not doing any bestial stuff, we can just max Metalmorph, tribute off the Illusionist, and summon out our boy. Unless they drew a second Ash for that, but they must have forgotten that is undercalled by the grave, so they did just hand loop themselves. So Ash is negated because of called by. We just bring out our big boy, the Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. So we have two. Yes. So we have the two special summon negates from Wed-Fri King Caesar, and we have one Omni from Full Metal. And then from there, after these are both spent, we can just shuffle away with sequence, I guess, and pop off on turn 3. Of course, they do have a 4-card hand, and we do only have these two pieces of interaction. We do lose to like layered board breakers, like 2 board breakers, and we just die. We are also within range of being Typhoned. We definitely did special summon out of the extra deck multiple times. They could Typhon us, which would be pretty bad because Full Metal just gets bounced by it, and Wed-Fri King gets run over. And we can't interact with that at all because he is 38. He's 35 on his own, but then he's 38 because of Metalmorph. Anyway, so... Sure, turtle. Okay. So we get turtled. That's something. Imperm targeting Caesar. 2 cards in hand. What else could this possibly be? Lightning Storm. Why did people want me to play this game? Oh, look, my board's empty fools. I hate this. Sucks. Take 12. Dumbass. Why do people vote for this? True. Pass. Alright, can I get any dragon off the top? Imperm. Not a dragon off the top. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go Engraver. Put back the Lacrima. Summon Engraver. Let me see, we don't have anyone else in there. We go like this. Requiem. Requiem, summon back one of our shuffled back engravers. We don't really have the material to do anything else but this, but so here we go. There's the engraver. We can go Requiem, equip to engraver, and now he's got 2400 attack. And combat. Got him. I'm trying to remember. Where is Ancient Chant? Is this the one that... Magic Scarf from Grave? No, this isn't the one. So what I'm thinking, I'm trying to remember, what is the raw card that sets his attack at a certain level? This one? No. Is it this one? Yeah, Winged Dragon or Raw, one card dimension. They're adding Guardian Slime. Okay. And they're passing. Druid's Worm. Okay, cool. What we can do with Druid's Worm is we can go Druid's Worm, banish one of my dudes. Can we set up where they just die? No. Okay, well, we'll go Druid's Worm at least. We'll summon him out. We'll banish... Who's useless? You're useless to us, right? You don't do anything in the grave? True. You don't do anything in the grave, right? Once you're spent. And Metalmorph doesn't do anything in the grave once it's spent. Very true. Okay, the Metalmorph stuff is all offline. Alright, well, here's Druid's Worm. 28. We can do something with that. We can go Sequence now. So if we go Sequence, what can we do from there? Sequence, we will have 1, 2, 3. We can make... Oh! Let's force out the... We can force out the Guardian Slime now, I think, actually. We can go Lacrima. Lacrima effect. Burn him. He'll summon out the Guardian Slime. This also stops us... Yeah, monsters cannot attack the turn of summon except when drain or raw. So we can't do anything right now. Go ahead and go with Sequence. Go ahead, Sequence effect. We're going to make another Lacrima using Graver and Requiem. There's Lacrima. Lacrima effect. Target. We have how many? We haven't been through both track yet. So we're not going to add Engraver. We're going to add Engraver. We're not going to summon him. Now we can Engraver. Add Track. We can Track for Lurie now. So that's because it's an extra material. Our goal is to get some kind of negate up. With Lurie, pitch Lurie. Back, summon out. No, we need, what's his name for that? Yes, sir. So now we go Requiem. All this to play around this stupid, true Sun God. Right. Requiem, summon Engraver. Now, we can go, Tract, use these guys away, make Desiree. Lacrima burns again, so we'll go ahead and do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All these guys get sent away. There's Desiree. Lacrima Grave effect. This should get his... We're gonna put... Well, we're gonna put Requiem back. So we can put Requiem and Lurie back. Take 12. A Guardian Slime effect. Here he comes. Sick. Someone's in defense position. That's cool. Oh yeah, we do have Imperm. But we're gonna use the Desiree effect to get rid of him. Wait. Back Lurie. Summon out Graver. Sequence effect, equip Desiree. Alright. Now, what we can do... Desiree effect. Negate 1, negate 2. So we could also send with this here. That should actually just kill them if we do that, right? Yeah. So we don't have this for next turn, but I'm pretty sure there is no next turn now. Yeah, I had a spell that mentions Winged Dragon. Go ahead, Chief. It's all you, man. Anyway. 28. 18. There's a lot of hoops to jump through just to kill a stupid Winged Dragon Raw deck, but whew. That's what we have to do in a deck like this. It's a lot of stuff that gets really useful in the grind game. We just haven't found anyone who gets us into the grind game. We either win or we just die into the sun because we open a hand of like only bestials and then we're versing a deck that doesn't give a shit about the bestials, right? Opening the Darkness Metal is fine. We notice he rotted in our hand last game, but whatever. Go ahead and use this. I really hate this stupid Crossy. I wish I could put something else there. Alright. Normal. Yeah. These are the kind of hands that I just lose the game on the spot with. But, you know, maybe they'll play around this as if it actually does something. Fat chest, blue eyes. Okay. Does the fiend one do anything? No. Good to know. Yeah, no, that ain't resolving. Sorry, Chief. That girl ain't resolving worth shit. Yeah, whatever. 07 Graver. Okay, can we just draw any dragon off the top? I'd really appreciate if we just drew any single dragon off the top that can be summoned. I think there's only one bad dragon draw. Okay, black metal. I'm him. Well, I don't know what to say, but I'm him. Alright, cool. Black metal. Well, this is like Torrential or something, watch. Something stupid like that. Alright. Go off here. Striker. Very funny. Max Metal is online. Black metal. What's the union effect of black metal? Called by. Oh boy, do I love cross out designator. Thank God called by is at 2. These stupid ass cards that should not be in the game. Get him out of here. Alright. So this is going to add us this one. Even though we really do not need that in the slightest. Droll! You got it, dog. You know what? True. I have to say, true. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and summon this bad boy out. Bring out this little guy. What's his effect now? Add 600 attack. Don't mind if I do. Then we go Engraver. Put back Larry. Okay, so is tagging onto this dude just lethal? Because we're just adding blue eyes here. Engraver. Send. This is 5,200 damage. Then we tag out this guy for this one, which is another over 3k. That should be game. Alright, let's play our Gores. Take 6. Take 18. 28. Max Metalmorph. Tribute. Summon. He's so cool. Whip. Ugh. This deck is so cool. I love this deck. Can we stop opening this idiot? This hand actually kind of fucks though. The problem is we need to spend the entire hand to do anything, and we could very, very likely just get blown out. I'm gonna go Saronir effect. Banish that Lubellion. No response from the opponent, so it's highly likely that they have, like, I don't know, like, actually they didn't even get a response there. Huh. Maybe they're just on, like, no hand traps, I guess? Saronir, do we want to send something? Oh yeah, let's send a name. Let's send a name so we have something to banish and put back. So we're gonna go ahead and send copy of Druis, I guess. We are just gonna search it off this Magnamut, so it doesn't really matter. There's regained. Magnamut, banish the Druis that we just sent. Summon himself out. Chain 1. Chain 2. Just so we don't get ashed on the Magnamut in case they were holding it for some reason. They were not. Come back, draw a card. Exactly what we needed. Perfect. Perfect. So now we can go Fiendsmith combo, but that's not really very good for us. What I'm going to do instead is black metal, banish you, bring him out. Black metal, bring back the Saronir. There he is. And now we do Fiendsmith combo. We also go Atum. Wait. We don't want Magma to be stranded, so we'll do that. Now we can summon up Black Metal. There he is. Effects are not negated. We can link him off for Striker. Alright, or do we just want to go Seals? Striker, then Seals? We're going to do Fiendsmith combo after. Alright, we have to do Striker because we're doing Fiendsmith combo. Striker. Effect, we're going to get the big boy. There he is. Effect. Go ahead and set max Metalmorph. So yeah, like I said, we can end here. Actually, no. Let's not do Fiends. We have a normal. We can do Fiendsmith combo and still end on our boy to tribute. Okay, hold up. Now these two for Moon. This is so stupid. For Moon. For Requiem. Or some people would call it the Sarcophagus. Whatever reason you would call it by that name. Alright, Requiem. Summon out the Fiend Schmidt. Go, oh no, we're out of material. No Necroquip. Boop. Normal summon Fualos. Sequence. Sorry for my thing shaking out. My leg was just shaking for a second there. Sequence effect. We are not making what's his name? We're making Lacrima using Moon and Requiem. Those guys back. There's Lacrima. We have not gone through track yet, so we're gonna go boom, summon, no. Add. Effect. Pitch. Tracked. Tracked. Add Lurie. Summon the Lurie. Okay, pitch the Lurie, summon the Lurie off Lurie's effect. There he is. Now what we can do is make so we need to link these two off. What are we gonna link them off for? We can put an SP on our board, yeah. We're gonna use these two for SP. No interaction with the opponent still, so that's whatever. Now no effect. If we hadn't used regained yet, we could have regained, banished with SP, regained, put something back. So now we're gonna go ahead and summon up Engraver. Now we'll summon the boy. One of the most bannable cards in the world, Wave High King Caesar. Cast it there. Magnemut's gonna add us a Bestial. We're gonna add a Druid Worm. Now, in the opponent's draw, I think I can do it. Yes. Yes? Oh, yes. In draw, max Metalmorph, attributing off the Red Eyes. Here comes the Omni Negate. So now we have the Omni Negate, we have a Bestial, we have the regained interruption, whatever you want to call it, SP Little Knight, and the Wave King. They didn't scoop, so I'm pretty sure we're just gonna die to Tempai. Their symbol is Super Poly, so it's very likely they do just like drop a Super Poly on our head. So, anyone read any good books lately? I haven't. Yeah, so the thing I hate most about Master Duel hasn't really reared its ugly head, that being Max C, which means, maybe we'll end up doing a decently long, Master Duel stream here, right? As long as we don't see the dumb little roach, that's fine. Imagine a little... So there's another version of this deck that does play these guys too, which I think is cool. I'm assuming this guy's probably just on, like, Dragon Link or something. So this banishes and summons. I mean... Banished Tyrant Dragon. Is a summoning condition not once per turn? Huh. There's no point in wave... Caesaring that, huh? Huh. Okay. Oh, that's something. Oh. This effect. I'm gonna summon out Magnum. We're not gonna put that Tyrant back in their extra. That would just help them, and we do not want to help them in any way, shape, or form. Alright. What are they gonna do? Combat, kill the SP? I don't know if SP is really gonna do much to them. If they just go Dark End effect, we can go SP banish the 2 of them. So they'll have to fuse with something in hand, which could end up being really bad for them, depending on what their hand actually is. That also is able to be High Kinged, and that is a actual once per turn effect. Oh wait, you can only use each effect of Dark End Evaporation once. Okay, no, his summoning condition is not once per turn. But I could have actually just... Brother, what? Witch of the Black Forest? I mean... Again, is Wave King destroy? Negate and destroy? Yeah. We're gonna Wave King that. What's in our grave? Sequence? Yes. Let's get rid of Lacrima. Get this guy out of here. Get him out of here. Caesar, crush his skull. Alright. That gets negated. Lacrima triggers. That is... time in the round. That is time in the round. Morganite. You know what, dog? True. That is so true, man. I hope you weren't planning on activating any more of these guys, because you cannot do that under Morganite. What do you want to go combat? I guess I'll just do yeah. Okay. I thought maybe they're gonna crash into SP so they can get their search. But they attack the only defense position monster on my field. End phase. Okay, Magnum, you add me... I don't know, dog. What do I want? Add back Darkness Metal? Yeah, let's add back Darkness Metal. Then we'll go Truest Worm. Go ahead and banish... What do I want back in the deck? I guess a Tomb? We'll banish a Tomb, summon out the Druid's Worm, regain Shuffle back the Tomb. We can't actually Druid's Worm anything since this is all like normal summons, but... Sick. Sick draw. Epic draw. Cool stuff. Imperm. Whatever. Alright, so what we're gonna do from here is, they got a Dark Engrave. We can go you. Dark to Dark Charmer. Dark Charmer. Pick that. Thanks. Summon up this dude. Everyone that attacks one, make it lose exact 500 and you need to destroy that monster. Well, 07 Witch. Pop. Oh, finally, they can do their Witch search. Cool. What are they gonna find? Gonna search anything cool? You're gonna search something lame. Ah, yes, of course. The Head of Exodia! True! That's exactly what I was thinking they were gonna get. The access code with these idiots. I'm gonna pop this shit. I mean, judging from what they are, like, playing, I can only assume that that's, like, Mirror Force, so we do need to out it. Alright, we have only Darks. Well. Striker. Pop that. Exod, Fires of Rage. So true, bestie. Okay, what the fuck is this deck? Anyway, you have to do face-ups. They have one monster on the field. No. Let's just clear the entire board. Alright, Engraver. Give me Tracked. Track. Effect. We are just, like, overkilling the crap out of this dude. Like, this is absolutely fucking, what am I in? Plat? Like, Plat Gaming. Larry. Effect. Summon. Requiem. Requiem. Boop. Can already smell the Reddit post this guy's gonna post. Both engravers are engraved. We gotta do this way. Engraver. Oh, wait, no, the other engraver is under here. That's funny. Okay, go ahead with this. He can equip from field, right? Because I'm just feeling this is some kind of stupid flip monster. We're just gonna do it this way. Equip. Effect. Get that stupid crap out of here. What is it? Shining Pisophilia. You know what? That deck, that gets a fucking boom from me. Let's be real. What the fuck was that? Let's look at this shit. Huh. Super poly targets in the extra. But I can't help but notice no super poly. Spell card Monster Reborn. Of course, they got the Exodia pieces. 2 Maxi. Of course. Monster Reborn, regular. Morganite. Wait a second. They're playing Morganite for the extra, like, draws. I think they do want to actually draw the Exodia, but hold up. Morganite says you cannot activate monster effects in the hand after resolving Morganite. The Millenniums all activate in the hand. So this guy's gonna Morganite and then cuts off all the Millennium cards. This guy activates the discard. This guy activates to banish and summon. The only cards that will be online in this deck are exactly which piece, Ankh, and like the other other stupid spells and traps. Those are the only cards they could possibly activate after using Morganite. That is fucking hilarious. Now, let's go into Diamond and fight even worse decks.